Oy vey, everybody, oy vey. It's Tuesday. And, I feel crappy. I know, I say that a lot. And I hate that I do that. But I'd rather be real and honest than tell you lies and pretend I'm all smiley and happy when I'm not. 'Cause, social media is like that a lot. You see a quick snapshot of somebody's life in a brief moment when they tell you to smile and say cheese, and you might be that little kid on the inside and you're like, no, Mom, I don't want to. Yeah, that's me today. I don't know, my brain isn't working very well and I'm losing my thoughts very easily, and I don't know, just not feeling good. And so today I decided, even though I'm doing these videos, I was doing my morning devotions and God talked to me and I decided to listen. And he was like, you really need to get off of Facebook and Instagram. And so I deleted my accounts, and I'm still going to do the YouTube videos, and obviously the only way you're going to see them is if you get the notifications, if you're a subscriber, that I'm still doing these things. And then it'll be your job to share them if you want. No obligations. But you don't get your money back. At least I haven't lost my sense of humor. Anyways, I started to do some more writing. I stopped doing that for a while. It was weird because, gosh, I guess after the New Year's and I took a break from social media. Prior to that, I was writing on social media like every day, actually a couple times a day, and I was posting a lot of stuff. And then I decided to take a break. And it was weird because during that time I was very, very faithful of doing my devotions, my praying, really feeling connected to God. And then all of a sudden, when I was like, okay, well, I'm done now, I'm going to go back on social media, the devil really had a way of working in me, or I allowed him to, and I started getting away from it. And I'm really bothered by that. I'm bothered by the fact that, I still have a weakness there. And it's frustrating because I don't want to feel like I'm weak, because physically I feel weak anyway. So why would I allow myself spiritually to become weak? Of course, I realize that, I'm only human, and we're to, make mistakes like that. But I'm smart enough. And I realized I was just getting really lazy. And that's not a good place to be, because then you start and allow yourself to let your thoughts take over your life, and some of those thoughts aren't that great. Not that I was getting depressed again, because I really wasn't, but I was just like, whatever, I'll just do whatever I want, and I don't feel good, so I don't have to do anything, and making a lot of excuses. And what I really should have been doing was still continuing to build my faith, and still reading the Word, and wanting to feel that connection with Jesus Christ. And I did it. And, and I'm going to admit it. I'm the type of person, I'm not afraid to admit when I'm wrong. Whit will tell you that. And not that I'm bragging on myself, but I find that if I'm able to be honest with myself and with others, that it will hold me accountable for doing the right thing. And, I'm not entitled to do whatever I want, even if I am having a bad day. Because, if that was the case, if God felt that way about us, I'd be drowning right now somewhere in a pit. So anyways, I guess this is a ramble session. I hope it makes sense to some of you. But I guess, the takeaway from my rambling session is, we fall off the wagon every once in a while, and we fall off the right path, and it's important for us to hold each other accountable in our walk, in our journey. You know, check up on each other, ask how you're doing, and obviously be, I can't think of the word left my brain. Sorry. Gosh, that's aggravating. But anyways, just be there for each other is basically what I'm saying, and don't be afraid to let your guard down and show your true self. You know, if somebody that you know and you trust asks how you're doing, don't be like, oh, I'm fine, and really like, you're like, don't talk to me, I don't feel like talking to anybody. But you really do need to talk to somebody. And if you really don't, and you don't feel comfortable, then, you know, I really suggest journaling. And I've said it before in another post that I did, but journaling really is helpful. Get your thoughts out of your head. And if you want to, you can go back and read it later on and see how ridiculous you were. Or don't read it and crumble it up and throw it away, but at least you got it out of your head and you moved on. And so I hope that has encouraged you to remember that, again, you're not alone in your walk, in your life, and that Jesus does love you. I don't know you, but I do love you. You know, I want to be able to love all people, all of God's creations, regardless of your, you know, where you come from and where you live or what your bank account looks like. And I think we all should try to do that. It could really help somebody today. So anyways, have a great day. It's actually very pretty here today. It's sunny. Please be praying for the Midwest. I mean, they are seriously underwater. I heard on Caleb this morning, this poor farmer, his family had this farm, and like 100 years worth of just farming and with their cattle, and their family lost everything. And I cried because I thought that was his livelihood. That was all his family ever known, all that they did, and their land is gone, their livestock is gone. So my heart really breaks for those people. So please be praying for them. Please be praying for the people in Texas, the fires that are going on there. That's causing a lot of problems down there. Obviously, things going on in Syria and in Israel and Jerusalem. We just got a lot of stuff going on in our world right now. So don't forget and get caught up in your everyday life and forget about the people who really need a prayer today. Pray for that friend who, you know, whose family member is going through cancer and going through chemo treatments, and things just aren't working out the way that they want. I pray for those people today. Pray for the salvation of my friends and family. Pray for them as well. You know, we just need reminders every once in a while. So I hope you have a great day, and I'll be back. Heather Hogan. I forgot to tell you who I was. Heather Hogan, and this is Promises Through the Pain. Take care. Bye-bye.